From Upper Michigan Source, this is your Sports on Demand for Thursday, February 15th. I'm Mike Ludlum. Busy night in GLIAC basketball, especially on the men's side where the top teams were battling. NMU entertaining Lake Superior State. Picked this one up in the early going. Sam Taylor changes directions a couple times and hits the reverse layup. Then for Lake Superior, Malik Adams to Akem G. Williams. He tore the Wildcats apart again with 24 points. For the Wildcats, Jordan Perez to Sam Taylor, who goes one way, then another, stops, pops, and drops that one with the shot clock winding down. Then Perez with another pass, this time to Isaiah Johnson. He will hit the jumper. He had 14 points. Will Carius had 21. However, the Lakers were the winners, 80-68. At Michigan Tech, third-ranked Ferris State in town, and bang, that's Zach Hankins with a dunk. He had 13 points and 14 rebounds. Second half action here. Brian Heath gets the ball to A.J. Grazula, spins away, and puts that one in. Next, Tanner Uren, nice backdoor pass to Kyle Monroe, the soft jump hook over Hankins. 35 points and 10 rebounds for Monroe. Then Drew Cushingberry, the hoop off the window. He had 19. Time running out. Ferris down 3. Missed the free throw on purpose, but Hankins gets the rebound to Noah King. They tie the game at 75 and go into overtime. King had 20 points, by the way. Despite the fact that Monroe scores here, the Bulldogs survive 89-84 in overtime. In the earlier game between the two women's teams, pick it up in the first half. Kelly Guy just jogging down court and says, "Hey, you don't want to guard me? I'll make you pay." She had 15 points, 3 triples. Then Elizabeth Kelleher, the putback, 16 points and 13 rebounds. Michigan Tech doing just fine. Escanaba's Michelle Lefebvre made all her shots for a total of 12. Rachel McInerney had another good game for the Bulldogs, 30 points and 10 boards, but Tech led by 23 at the half and went on to win 80-63. 5 Tech players were in double figures. Back to the Barry Event Center, Brandon Locken and the Lakers taking on Troy Matson and the Wildcats. Jessica Schultz, Elizabeth Lutz, one of her 5 triples. She led NMU with 19. Next, Lexi Smith inside the Taylor Hodel, gets position off the window, and that's 2 of her 11 off the bench. Late in the first quarter, St. Ignace's Abby Ostman, Newberry's Taylor Bryant drives, kisses it off the window, rattles it home. NMU led by 5 though at the quarter, and they won by 4, 60-56. On the scoreboard, Finlandia women dropped the 77-65 decision to Mount Mary. Houghton's Kelsey Richards had 23 points and 8 rebounds. High school basketball, number 1 Iron Mountain of the Big 5 poll, hosting Gladstone. Charlie Gerhardt puts down the dunk. Mountaineers led 30-22 at the half. To the third, freshman Foster Wonders says, "I do not care if you try to stop me. I will make room." He had 25, Mountaineers up 14. Then the Braves get to work. Reese Castor will take the handoff, go around the baseline, banks it off and in, 2 of his 26. And the Braves will get closer. Brad Spindler is going to get a putback of that one that wouldn't fall. He had 20, and the Braves are down just 67-66, but the Braves would not be able to score again, and Iron Mountain made enough free throws to stay undefeated, 73-66. Meanwhile, hey, Greg Popovich in the house, the San Antonio, no. Second quarter, Negaunee and Marquette. Drew Lindbergh, Jacob Ennett, the baseline jumper. Marquette, though, led at the break 36-21. To the third, play number 1 in Marquette's playbook. Cheap inbound pass to Marius Grazoulis. Jason Waterman about an 11-inch disadvantage. That's not going to work well. Jackson Sager pulls up for Negaunee and puts that jumper in. Back the other way, Bryce Brazo across to Ethan Martish. He had 6 triples, a total of 22 points, and Marquette back in the win column, 67-55. On the scoreboard, where I can downshift the gear for just a second, Westwood defeated Calumet 38-30. It was Kingsford 48, Houghton 33. Dollar Bay remains undefeated, 83-39 over Watersmeet. And Stevenson triples up Big Bay to knock 78-26. Joey Starzinski had 22 for the Eagles. In Wisconsin, it was St. Thomas Aquinas 67 and Niagara 62. To the girls, Menominee 39, Leona Wabino 24. Houghton gets a little revenge on Marquette, 61-55. Lakeland and Hubble reclaims the Torch Lake Trophy. I confess, I do not know what this trophy looks like. 56-36 over Dollar Bay. Ontonagon cruises past Bessemer 55-20. Alexa Gillett had 29 for Wakefield Marinisco. Cardinals win 68%-32%. Ewan Trout Creek 57, Jeffers 34. Chassell stays number 2 in the UP definitely, a 76-41 win over Watersmeet, even though Bethany Baldwin had 30 for the Nimrods. Calumet, a dozen better than West Iron County, 52-40. 2 more games that add up to 100. Mercedes Simmons had 22 points and 14 rebounds for Forest Park, defeating North Dickinson. And Bark River Harris 57, Kearney Nato 43. North Central found the basket for 10 triples and easily was able to get past Rapid River 69-41. Ishpeming 73, Escanaba 60. Did not hear from Gwynn and Gladstone. Mid-Peninsula turned back Big Bay to knock 43-28. Brimley, a nickel better than Detour, 57-52. No report from Cedarville and Pickford. Doreen Ingalls won her 400th game as head coach for the Saints, 68-15 downing Newberry. No report from Rudyard and Sheboygan. And in Wisconsin, it was Lena edging Florence, 46-45. High school hockey, Houghton visiting Marquette, starting the first period. Brendan Erickson. Pass along the boards. Dawson McKay says, sure, I'll go get it. Sam Raber puts toward the net, and P.J. Donnelly is going to find a way to get that one home, and an early lead for the Gremlins. Marquette going the other way. Sterling Wright the flip pass to Tanner Phillips, to Sean O'Connor, all alone, and scores. That tied the game. Houghton would add one more to win 2-1, and congratulations to Corey Markham, his 300th win on the bench for the Gremlins. Also in high school hockey, Hancock, Mercy Jeffers 8-0, and in the National Hockey League, Tampa Bay defeated Detroit 4-1. Cross-country runner of the year from last fall has signed a national letter of intent to continue his career at the University of Michigan. Colton Yesney of Negaunee could not defend his UP title in Division I in October due to an injury, but the coaches saw his efforts this season and voted to make him the runner of the year. He was the 2016 individual champion, and he's the defending champion in the Division I 1600-meter run. Congratulations, Colt.